The benefits of social media. Shoutouts to John Wakey.
Hey there, YouTube land, Xbox community. Thank you for joining me in another video. I want to do something a little small, but something positive for a change for many of the things that is going around negatively to change the pace in the gaming community. Doing this video, basically, as you see in the title, it's the benefits of social media, if you will. Basically, because, you know, social media is not as all it's cracked up to be and bad as people may think, for a lot of reasons. And for a lot of reasons, yeah, it can be disheartening, discouraging, sad, for lack of a better word. Sometimes even, disappointing to know that you're in a hobby that you grew up with and you learned to love, and so much has changed, so much has been going in a different direction, and a lot of times for negative reasons, which are really stupid and trivial and shouldn't be, because it's all about gaming and the fun of gaming and the joy of being able to play games as gamers. I don't want to make it too long, but basically I've been part of social media, through Twitter, through YouTube, to a certain extent through Facebook for a while now. And I've had a chance to meet a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, good and bad. If you followed my channel for the last year or so, I've had all types of encounters and different topics, and I try to do different things on my channel, from toy unboxings, console unboxings, interviews with certain YouTubers one-on-one, and even game reviews, thoughts on certain things that happen within the community, like gaming news. I try to keep it as fresh as possible. I hope this video is positive in the sense that not too many people like to do things, I guess, positive videos nowadays. But since I've been in the scene, I've become part of a couple of different groups, like I said, and I've had the privilege and the honor to join a couple of gaming groups on Facebook. And right now I'm currently part of, the world of Xbox, aka the DX Mansion. And shout outs to all my friends out there, Dorian, Bumpus, and Israel Rules, and Christoph, Stephen Black, Bill Weaver, Sean Raleigh. There's a lot of them, a lot of wonderful people. One of the people I met there, I met actually in Next Gen's gaming group, Bang Bang, originally. And I had some mishaps and, unwanted and warranted behavior that I encountered there, that went farther and beyond trolling, where it got personal with my family and things of that nature. And I just decided, I'm not going to surround myself around people like this, regardless whether it's fun, games. Trolling to me is one thing, involving my family is another one. And it was my fault, because I didn't know that I was unprotected on my Facebook. I had it public, never knowing that I could make it private, because like I said, this was all new to me. And they got a hold of pictures and stuff, and and one thing led to another, got out of hand, and I got out. And this one particular guy, really diehard Sony fan, but he plays all consoles. He has Xbox, he has PlayStation, he has GameCube and Nintendo's Wii, but he's more of a PlayStation fan. He even stood out and stood up for my beliefs. He agreed. He said it was wrong, and he said that it shouldn't have been done, and he looked out. He really did. And he joined my group, with Dorian quite a while back. We started our own gaming group. We wanted to be nothing but positive news for Xbox, positive news for gamers, because there's plenty of places where you can go and be trolls and be evil and be mean and be antisocial and stupid and uneducated and whatever you want to call it about Xbox. In other places, there's a lot of hate for Xbox out there, and not necessarily for Sony or for Nintendo. So we wanted to make our place strictly driven and directed for positive news for Xbox. And, I've made friends with this guy, and me and him had back and forth quite a number of times. We agree, we disagree, we disagree, we agree, back and forth. But the respect that I've gathered for him is real, because he really is genuinely a PlayStation fan. He loves Uncharted. I think Uncharted is overrated. I love Gears. He thinks Gears is overrated. So, but it all goes to the fact that we have different tastes, which makes gaming unique. And we've been able to gather a friendship and a social relationship, if you will, through this gaming group and this community. As you see the theme, I have snow because it was during the Christmas time, so I'm kind of saying Merry Christmas to him as well and everyone out there, even though Christmas did already pass. He mentioned something about him having a Elite controller, that he really doesn't touch any of the other controllers. He had bought a custom Xbox 360, One S. I'm sorry, excuse me. Gears of War console, custom console. And he said, oh man, if, honestly, because he saw a post I put up of all my controllers that I collect. I have 8 children in the house, and we all play. We have 10 people living in the house, and we play. Sometimes my wife plays with me, and so I have to have a lot of controllers. Plus, I like to collect them. He said, "Oh, if I would have lived around your way or close by, I would have gave it to you." And that in itself, I thought was really cool. Really awesome. Somebody that you've never met. He lives in London somewhere, or in the UK somewhere. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. His name's John Wakey. And I salute my hat to you in your kindness of being a classy guy, mate, for doing what you did and offering what you offered. Basically, what I did was I told him, look, if you want, if the offer still stands, I'm willing to pay for the shipping. Just COD it to me, so it could be cash on arrival, on delivery, right? And that way I have an extra Gears controller. That'd be great. Since he wanted to give it to me. And he said, oh, cool, no problem. Thanks. What happened was something happened during Christmas time. It was very traffic, too busy. So he could not send it to me before Christmas. So he told me I had to wait until after Christmas. I was like, sure, no problem. Take your time. Whatever you can do. Regardless, I appreciate it either way, 100%. And this just goes to show you that you don't know these people, but you establish these communications and friendship with these people, and people think that's all bad, but it's not really all bad, because you really meet some nice and kind people. And me and him don't particularly get along, and me and him don't particularly always see eye to eye, but we respect each other as gamers. And because we respect each other as gamers, we can have that hospitality and that gracious, humble approach to one another as gamers, to look out for each other, to have that kindness. So to make a long story short, basically he said, I'll send you the controller, no problem. So recently he had told me, oh, I sent it out. I said, thanks, just let me know how much is the COD, so when it comes to my house, I have the money and I know how much I have to pay. And lo and behold, I did little to my knowledge, he paid for the shipping as well. This man went out his way to do a nice gesture and a nice gift, even though I didn't need a controller. I already had plenty. Even though he doesn't know me like that, we don't hang out, we never had a beer in a pub or anything like that. And he still was nice enough to send me this controller and paid for the shipping, which he did not have to do. And for that, I will always respect him and be grateful to him, because that for me is very classy. He did not have to do that at all, and he did, and it means a lot to me. John, when you see this video, this is a personal thank you to you. Forgive me for the low quality. This is the best of my abilities, based on my equipment through Upload Studio. I hope that this justifies to you how grateful I am to you as a mate, a companion, and a friend that I met through social media, and I appreciate it. And here's the controller that he sent me. It's immaculate. It's completely brand new. He never used it at all. You can tell for sure that it's a brand new controller, okay? Because it has the matte finish on it, where it looks like it has not been played with not once. I mean, it has little fingerprints when you moved it, but that's inevitable. You can't change it. But you can tell by the buttons and everything. Probably played with it maybe once. And just to let you guys know, if you don't know, this is a $70 controller in America. Now, remember I told you he's from the United Kingdom, right? This controller over there, if I'm not mistaken, by itself, sells for almost either $75 or $85. It's almost like a $15 or $10 difference, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I believe it's more money based on the UK numbers and the cost of their euro. And he didn't have to do that. Like I said, it's just a beautiful piece of controller. He prefers the Elite, which I completely understand and respect, because I did a review on my channel of the Elite because my neighbor had it. He was kind enough to let me use it, and I reviewed it. And I could understand once you play with that controller, you never want to go back. But me personally, I use these because I like them, because I like collecting them, and I like all types of controllers, to be honest with you. And I never had any problem with them. So, John, again, I received it. It came in perfect condition, perfect shape. Man, it means a lot to me, man. It really struck a chord. It's one of the kindest things that I've had done for me to this date. And just recently, I did a video with my man E-Rock8150 that he did something really kind for me that he didn't have to do as well. He's a charming, charming man. So is John Wakey, very classy. This is the type of people that this community needs more of, you know. Yeah, we get drunk, we get stupid, we say dumb things, and we get out of hand. But I don't think no real harm is meant when people say things and do things under the influences or under bad or, you know, silly situation. And that's neither here or there. Excuse me, my voice is a little raspy. It's the point and the principle. And, you know, I can't commend you enough for your kind act, mate. God bless you. God bless your family. Thank you so much for this amazing gesture and gift. I will always take care of it. I will make good use of it. I promise you it's in good hands. I will take care of it. It means a lot to me, buddy. And maybe someday we can meet each other. But if we don't, always remember that I'll never forget you for this kind gesture. You know, and I hope that God blesses you for it in many ways in your life, because you didn't have to do that. And things like this, little things like this, come a long way. They mean a lot. So again, John, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the snow. It's probably cold over there. It is cold for us here. I've been extremely sick. So for my fans and my viewers, please excuse me. I'm sorry. You can see I'm very hairy. I haven't shaved or anything. I've been feeling really sick. I'm trying to get better, recuperated, lost even a couple pounds, which is good, but not because of a good reason, but because I've been sick. So again, thank you for joining me, John Wakey. Salud, amigo. And to my humble friends over there at the mansion, Dorian Pumpis, Sean Raleigh, Ricardo Vasquez, Chris Dove, Bill Weaver, Stephen Bly, Israel Rollins, Darius Ribat, my son, to all my families and friends over there. Cheers, guys, and let's give a thumbs up to Wacky for this awesome gesture and kind act. He didn't have to, and that says a lot about a person, so he has a good heart, and that counts. That comes a long way. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like. Remember, I know you don't have to, so if you do, you become part of my family. And come check me out also at intromediagaming.com with my boys 100, Cyclonus, Pop-Off Gaming, DeLeon, Hawhead Gamer, and wonderful people like Tuck Masker and J-Long 908. And sure enough, just to name a few. I'm going to do another video soon unboxing some other toys from Toys in My Closet episode 9. Hope you like that. Please come and view them. I know they're not the same thing or game related, but they are on my channel. They take a lot of work for me to do them, and I appreciate it if you give me that view. Just for, the lack of acknowledging it. I really thank you guys. Remember, Xbox for life, like a sickness that cannot be cured. That's my saying, that's my slogan, that's how I feel. And, let's keep the gaming, guys, no matter where you're playing. Enjoy it, and let's make the best of it, because it don't last forever. Salute, guys. Love you, and be good.
Mi sala is closed.